Hi, my name's Tim Walker. I'm an American teacher who lived in Finland for nearly a decade. This is my second video in a series about an American school that's borrowing best practices from Finnish education. In my first video, I told you that I loved stepping inside my school's home economics classroom in Finland, and how I'd never seen anything like it until I visited Copper Island Academy in Michigan. In Finland, I also love stepping inside woodwork and textile classrooms. I'd see Finnish children working with their hands, developing lifelong skills like hammering nails and making their own clothes. The first classroom I observed at Copper Island instantly transported me back to Finland. Copper Island offers a studio class that combines aspects of Finland's woodwork and textile classrooms. I chatted with Kelly Sloan, the studio teacher, to learn more about their approach.
In America, we tend to think of studio as anything about art, like a pottery studio or a painting studio. But here, this class is just anything that is hands-on, from textiles to art to sewing, to building buildings, to wood carving, to tuning skis. If you can do it with your hands, it's studio class.
In studio education, students learn valuable technical skills through hands-on projects. The class also cultivates their character. Demanding projects can develop what the Finns call sisu, a word often used to represent Finland's national character. We don't have a concept just like sisu in English, but the closest thing is probably grit or resilience. For years, I saw firsthand how many Finnish teachers develop this character trait in their students, and their approach is pretty straightforward. They give children autonomy in their learning while ensuring they have a strong foundation of knowledge and skills. In Finland's woodwork and textile classrooms, students have room to think critically, solve problems, and express their creativity. To be clear, children are not given complete freedom in their learning, but as they become more competent, they receive more autonomy. And as you can imagine, where there's more freedom, there's also greater risk and more failure. But I've seen that in providing more leeway, Finnish teachers give their students something very precious. When the children succeed, they feel proud of their work. And they develop sisu because they overcame something difficult. Growing up in the US, I took one shop class, and the only thing I remember making was a large wooden clock, but I was not proud of it. That's because I showed up to class one day only to find that my teacher had put the finishing touches on my project. I never had the satisfaction of thinking, I created this clock. Teachers in Finnish schools and at Copper Island Academy continuously focus on cultivating student autonomy. They aim to give children more ownership and a sense of achievement in their education. Kelly Sloan told me about a recent breakthrough in her classroom. She said a new student struggled greatly with the project, so much so that he just wanted to give up and move on. But Kelly encouraged him to hang in there, and she kept offering him support lesson after lesson. And finally, on the day I interviewed Kelly, her student pulled off the project.
His pride in himself was enormous, that he had figured out something hard and he got it done. Some take a long time to get to the point of trusting themselves with their learning, trusting themselves to get this thing done. The students who started here last year in studio were all starting from the same exact place of this is all brand new. This is a new skill to learn. And some of them mastered the basic skills quickly then also. But what's so exciting is that students from last year who struggled a lot are now getting it. And this year, they are starting to gain the confidence of mastering the technique, feeling comfortable with the tools, and actually making a project that is coming out. And seeing their progress from last year is really heartening because a lot of them did struggle. And their new confidence is so exciting to them.
Copper Island is a young school. They only launched during the fall of 2021, but they've already seen many encouraging results. In culinary arts and in studio class, students are picking up many lifelong skills while developing sisu. In the next video, I'll share another unique aspect of this American school inspired by Finnish education.